Thomas Homebrew coming at you with a beer review on election day here in the US. That's right, this is November 9th, election day 2016. If this day doesn't cause you to drink, I don't know what will, and I don't care who you're voting for. In fact, I've talked to people overseas who are celebrating because they're tired of hearing about our election. So I'm breaking out a good one. I'm just happy there are going to be no more commercials on TV. So what we've got today is a local one. That's right, going local. This is Comatose Imperial IPA from GoodLife Brewing out of Bend, Oregon. They make some really great beers that I've enjoyed. This is an Imperial IPA at 8.5% because that's how potent we need it today. 95 IBUs. They call it triple hopped. The malts on this are high color pale. That's a term I'm not familiar with. Bolander, Munich, and Carafoam. And the hops on this are Bravo, Zythos, Zeus, Chinook, Cascade, and Summit. So this promises to be a good one. We're going to get it cracked open and give it a try. It is a beautiful day here in Oregon. Man, as soon as I pop the top, I got some tangerine on the nose already. This is a nice 16.9 ounce bottle. All right, we got the classic one finger head. It's a little hazy. It's a beautiful like amber orange type color. Let's get the nose. Oh yeah, it's like creamy in the scent with a light caramel, but you get the citrus right away. Yeah, I get like an orange, like a candied orange peel kind of a thing. I get like a little bit of that tangerine I talked about, some citrus in general, maybe a light lemon. Maybe a hint of grapefruit on there. But I'm getting some other stuff. I'm getting like a melon type aroma coming off of it. I don't know if that's an ester. It does smell like it's kind of bready and nice. It's probably pretty cold right now, so as it warms up, I might get a little more off the nose, but that's primarily what I'm getting. But the base just has a nice smell to it. So we're going to dive in. Cheers. That's nice. It does not taste like 8.5%, let me tell you. Which is a problem on a day like this. This is an easy drinker. It just goes down really smooth. The sweetness on it's very interesting. I get a little bit of the herbal tea type flavors, but I really get like these candied orange and orange peel type flavors. The body's nice. It's a medium to full body. So it's a really nice body, lightly creamy, and then it really dries off on the backside, which is wonderful. On the backside, you get a little bit of resin coming on, and a little bit of dankness, which I love that. But the sweetness, it's an interesting sweetness. It's a little bit different. I think it's that bitterness. There's a good sized bitter on it, and I think you take that bitterness along with some of those like candied orange. And almost like a candy, like a hard candy tangerine kind of a flavor. It's interesting how these hops come across. Makes it a little bit unique. Yeah, and then you get a light spiciness and a little bit of herbal flavors on it as well. So I'm going to take a little time with this and I'll be back. Well, I was pleased to find that they had a bottling date on it. It was 10/6/16, so October 6th was just barely over a month ago, being the 9th now of November. So it's not terribly old. Should be in good shape. It's interesting. I'm getting a little bit more pithy orange type flavors coming on now as well. But it's dominated by the resin and dankness and like some bitter grapefruit on the backside as it's warmed up. And on the front side, you get that interesting candied orange and a bit of tangerine hard candies. But you do get some breadiness, and it's still a nice creaminess, and it still dries out. So that part's not changed. It's just very unique. It's a very different beer for sure. But pleasing. I'm enjoying it. So ratings. I got to figure out what we're going to do here. First, we're going to start with an Imperial IPA. I think it's quite good for an Imperial IPA. I still think it's an excellent category. I'm going to give it a 91. Overall, I'm not going to vary a great deal. I'm going to give it an 89. just those odd sweetness, and for being pretty fresh, having some of these herbal flavors already and so forth. I'm just not sure, but it's quite good. So very good, 89. It's still right there. Love my local beers. Here it is again. This is Comatose Imperial IPA by GoodLife Brewing out of Bend, Oregon. Gotta love going out to Bend. This is Kevin at Clements Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you in the next beer review.